Hey y'all, it's Lynn Howard and we are going to talk about how to budget our time so that we can still write. Nothing says professional YouTuber like half your face shadowed. Ooh, I need to clean my room. So I should have had a video up last week, but I've been feeling a little insecure. I got my eyebrows microbladed, so they're really dark and obvious right now, but anyone who's had them done knows it's like this whole process and they're gonna be gorgeous. So I'm coming to you today. It is now Sunday, the 6th, actually my best friend's birthday. You guys won't see this till Friday, but I wanted you to know there's gonna be some restructuring on my YouTube channel. So I always tried to focus on the writing aspect and the publishing aspect, but there's something apparently that I have been neglecting. So I do have a part-time job now, and by part-time, I say that loosely, because some weeks I might not work at all and some weeks I might work 50 hours a week. Everyone wants to know, how do I find time to work, to write, to take care of my animals, to take care of my house? On top of our usual writing vlogs and lifestyle vlogs and writing tips, we're gonna start focusing on how those of us who can't or don't want to only write full-time, how we manage to do all the things, because now we can do all the things, right? Whether you're a student, whether you work outside the home, whether you're a full-time parent. I did write full-time for about a year, and I gotta be honest with you, I've been writing more since going back to work than I was as a full-time author. I went back to work because I was kind of getting in a slump where all I saw day in and day out were my dogs. My husband was working at home at the time too, but we weren't in the same room, so I didn't really have a whole lot of human interaction. Would I like to go back to full-time writing? Maybe someday, but for now I'm kind of enjoying being around other people, even though unfortunately sometimes they're grieving, but my coworkers are amazing. Since I've gone back to work, I have released, I think it's 3 books, and I am working on something that's a little different, a lot different than what I normally work on, and I hope you guys love it. It's more on the fantasy side, but it's still the paranormal, still the romance, because y'all know that's what makes my heart go pitter-patter. I think I might want to do a mixture of these talking head videos with the vlog videos, because I really enjoy doing the vlogs. After a while, the talking head, I get tired of hearing my own voice. I don't know about y'all, but I get tired of hearing my own voice. You guys hear that candle? It's crackling. Always off topic of Hot Mess Express. So this month I have to get blood work done. I have to, for my thyroids, I have to see my physician for my wellness check, and I have to see the endocrinologist to find out what happened with the whole radioactive thing. No superpowers. I gained no superpowers. I was so disappointed. I mean, let me walk through walls or something after all that. So it's going to be a little bit of a busy month on the medical side, and of course, you know, because of the type of work I'm doing outside of the home, I don't know from day to day when I'm going to work. As of right now, the only days I know for sure I'm working are Tuesday from 8:30 to 5, but just like every other time, I probably won't get up early to write on Tuesday. I'll probably come home and write afterwards. Been noticing the past few months that my writing urges and creative urges are coming on real strong around dinner time. I still write throughout the day. You know, I pick and choose. I'm gonna write 1,000 words. I'm gonna do this, 1,000 words, do that. But for some reason around 4 or 5 o'clock, man, those words are coming out. So for now, we're gonna go ahead and get to writing. I just got off of work. Today was a short day. It was only 4 hours. I do have a pizza in the oven because I am starving to death, but I'll see you guys in a few minutes. So I kind of forgot to come back last night, but that's okay. It is now Monday. Is it Monday? I don't know what day. It's Monday the 7th. Since I've decided I'm going to help everyone figure out the whole time thing when we have lives of our own, because face it, even if you don't have a job outside the house, even if you don't have pets, even if you don't have kids, you have a life. You have to sleep, you have to eat, you have friends, you have housework, you have whatever. Here's what we're gonna do today, because I am off my day job today. Again, I never know really when I'm gonna work. I need to do some reformatting on descriptions of my books. I don't know what happened. They looked beautiful, and at some point on Amazon the formatting got screwed up. 3 of my box sets are currently, I'm running some campaigns on them, so I have to reformat the description on those. But I also have some housework to do. So I've got 2 of them down already. When I get this last one done, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna do a little bit of housework. This is how I keep up on things. When that little bit of housework, whatever I decide needs to be done, like my cave is looking a little rough. I think that's what we're gonna do first. We're gonna do the cave after I'm done formatting this. Then we're gonna come back, and I have decided to do a reading list for every single book. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know why I decide to do these things to myself, but I've been asked a few times why there's no reading list, which one should I start with, blah, blah, blah. So when I finish this, our first chore, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna work on the cave. I may not get the whole cave done because big room and it needs to be cleaned and dusted and mopped and all that stuff, but we're gonna start on that, and then we're gonna get over to the reading list. Let me finish this part and I'll come right back to you guys, and lucky you, I'll even let you watch a little bit of cleaning. Twilight. It's Breaking Dawn 2 or something like that. But that's getting ready to get turned off. We're gonna get podcasts or music, and this is how I make time for everything. So I finished formatting for all 3 box sets, and now I'm gonna do a little work in my cave, get a little bit of cleaning done, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. So lucky you, you get to watch this. Give you guys a little tip. If you tend to find your wrists are hurting while writing because of the repeat use, you can find these pretty cool wrist braces that'll stabilize you even more. Get yourself an ergonomic keyboard too, but it'll stabilize your wrist while you're writing. Hence the reason it's on my desk. Look how hard he's working. Look how hard he's working. There's the famous Amos, the one-eyed kidder. Oh, you gonna come up and say hi? Who is that? I actually turned the overhead light on for you guys just so you can see me because it's kind of gloomy out and my windows are right like that. But this is where my desk is, so, because the feng shui. So now we're gonna dive in. We're gonna do our whole, the reading order. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna write the reading order, then we're gonna move on to the next step. This is how I break it up to make time to write and do the things that need to be done. So let's get started on that. I'm going back and forth because sometimes I forget the order because there's quite a few books. Sometimes I just forget, like the later, series, I forget what the order was. So right now I'm typing up the Ravenwood Pride order. Let's just go to the box set and we'll look at that. Let's see, Braxton's Warrior. The Morse pack is not in a box set yet. I am trying to wait until at least a year after the releases, 6 months to a year, and then I'll put it in a box set. I did it the wrong way the first time, so okay. That was a lot less painful, more painless than I thought it was going to be. But I'm burning up right now, so I'm going to cool down before I get up and do some more cleaning because I don't want to have heat stroke from a freaking hot flash. So we'll move on to the next step, and then once I've cooled down, we'll get up and do some more. Again, this is what we want to do, is the writing. This is what we're trying to do. Whether it's a career or a passion, you're gonna find a way and you're gonna find time. Like I said before, today's my day off. So I try to cram a lot of things into one day. So I tend to get a lot of things done, but everything needs equal attention, right? So hopefully over the next few weeks, we're gonna learn together how we can still write books while having a life. There are days when I'm too tired to write on my book. So then I move on to something else. I might read while I'm on the couch, you know, a marketing book or a craft book. Or I might just connect with other writers on Facebook. I might read passages on things like 20 books to 50K, things like that. There's always ways that we can improve our craft and our career with as little time as you may have. What's my battery doing? All right, let's move on to the next step. So I'll give you a tip. Kindlepreneur, I can never say that right, that sounds funny coming out, has a book description generator for different, you know, for Barnes & Noble, Kindle, things like that. I highly suggest subscribing to their site. There's so much useful information on there, and I'm not sponsored. So I'm just telling you from personal experience. The thing is, this was kind of the easy part. I have to go on every single book and put this in there. And I still have to write today, you know? There's so much that I cut when I record because I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see me just staring at the computer and talking to myself. I got that done. Okay, let's move on. I am cooled down. Let's move on to the next thing that we need to get done today, which is still in this room because this room is crazy. I let it just get away from me. Normally I tell people when I'm going to be filming or recording or anything, and I forgot to do that. So anyways, so this is where we're going to show how we split things up and how we budget our time. Because I do have a lot of things around the house and with work that I want to do. It's not just writing the book. Anyone that's already published a book knows writing the book's the easy part. There's a whole lot that goes into it. So we're going to set our little goal is going to be 5 books. At 5 books, we're going to get up and we're going to start doing a little bit more. Okay? So I'm probably going to either cut this part of me or fast forward it. I don't know yet. Because who really wants to sit and watch me doing this? All right, here we go. There's a whole lot of them. Time out. This is, again, why we budget our time. We're not going to let ourselves get stressed out. We're changing what we do this year, 2022. We're going to focus on us. That means our mental health. That means let's keep it calm. So I'm going to pause you. I'll be back. This is not a good angle for me. Okay, so my battery died while I was putting all the reading order on all the books. But I got that done. So now we are going to move on to a little bit more cleaning. So I said I was going to do 5 books. I finished them all. It actually went a lot faster than I thought it did. So we're going to move on to the next step, and then we'll get to writing, and then I'll show you how I budget my time with that, okay? The battery's going low again because I didn't charge it long enough, but what I'm going to do is write 1,000 words, and then we're going to move on to the next thing. So I'm going to charge you guys up while I'm working on the 1,000 words, okay? Y'all, I started recording on my GoPro and forgot to turn it off and killed that battery too, but this one's charged now. Okay, so we're going along this whole thing of how to budget our time. So I wrote X amount of 1,000 words and I cleaned the kitchen. We discussed that. Then my next goal was 2,000 words. When I finished that, I went in and recorded my podcast, edited it. I did that. And now I'm back in here to write. I plan on focusing the next, oh man, I gotta make dinner soon. The next at least 30 to 40 minutes primarily on writing. This time it will not be word count, it'll be timed because I do have to make dinner. My husband will be home at 6:40 and sure he can make dinner, but I want it to taste good and my husband's not much of a cook. So we're gonna get back to work writing. I'm currently at 44,776 words of this book. So it's coming along, it's getting there. So let's get to writing. So those are a few days, just a few little things that I do throughout the week. It changes week by week, day by day. Today I did a whole lot of podcasting stuff. I was on a podcast and I recorded a podcast and then I had to edit the interview, and since it was my first interview, I may or may not have spent like 3 hours doing it because I had no idea what the hell I was doing trying to upload the damn thing. So that took a huge chunk out of my time, and I still have quite a few things to do, but we're not going to stress about it. I'm going to do as I've been doing, where X amount of words, vacuum the floor. Another 1,000 words, wash the dishes. There's always ways to make time for things that you love without stressing yourself out. This is an industry we love. This is a passion of ours. Don't let it stress you out. Make sure it's something that you continue to love so you don't burn yourself out. So I'll see you guys next week. Mwah! Bye.